Hey guys, this is Jerry and you're watching 3DHP. I've got more goodies in the mail. I'll show you what it is right after this. Sovol 3D just sent me out 2 of their anodized aluminum resin vats for my Elegoo Mars. Let me open them up and take a look at them here. Show you what we got. Well, they got rubber covers on both sides to protect them. And this one is green. Looks really nice. Kind of an army green. It's definitely anodized aluminum. FEP is pre-installed. It's got a steel ring around it so you can easily replace FEP. And then a protective cover for it. And what's really cool about having more than one vat is if you want to change colors, if you're doing a print and you want to change colors, or even if you're printing something and you have a failed print and you got debris in your resin, but you want to keep printing, you don't want to stop for a minute to go ahead and clean it down to nothing and pour new resin and get going again. It's cool to have more than one vat where you can just keep working. Let's take a look at the second one here. Let's see if it's the same color, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's the same, another green one. Yeah, very nice. Yep, nice looking bat. I currently have an Elegoo Mars. I don't have anything bigger. I just ordered a larger resin printer from Frozen. They're mighty. Not sure when I'll be getting it or shipping, but I'll definitely be keeping the Elegoo Mars for doing certain things. And these vats will be perfect for that. If I'm printing something and halfway up I want to do a color change on the same print, I can swap bats. If I have debris, there's so many reasons why you can swap bats. And you can leave your resin in it, put the protective covers back on, and just move on to the next color. On my Elegoo Mars, quite often when I'm done printing, if I don't print for 2 or 3 weeks, it doesn't matter. I keep the cover on it, and I just, it's good to go. When I'm ready to come back to it, I just take my plastic spatula, I put it in there, kind of stir it up a little bit, and I start my next print. And one thing I always do on my FEP, my FEP, the plastic, is I buy a 3-in-1 oil. It's called PTFE Lube. It's oil. I put a couple drops on this side, and I take a blue shop towel. It's like a paper towel, but it's softer. And I'll rub it in, rub it completely off, and then I do the other side. And I've had no problem with a suction or adhesion issue when I'm printing, when I use that. Some people said they've tried it and they didn't notice a difference, but I've had no suction problems whatsoever when I use a 3-in-1 PTFE lubricant. Let's jump over to their Amazon site, and we'll check them out on Amazon. It's around the holidays and everybody's buying everything up, so I'm not sure what they got, but let's see. Okay, here's their site here on Amazon here in the US. Their vats are $25.99 for one. They're $26.99 for 2. And that's a 2-pack. Yeah, if you buy 2, then you're getting them basically for $23.50 each versus $25 for a single. And there's a picture like the ones I just showed you there. And it explains how you replace your FEP, which is very easy to do. Yeah, and they got white and gray different covers are shipped randomly. I've got the gray on both of these, and they were packaged very well. But anyway, let me slice the model and we'll jump the camera to the next room. Let me show you how I apply the oil since I'm here and I got to do it anyway. These are the blue shop towels I buy. You can buy these at AutoZone, Amazon, wherever. I tend to buy them on Amazon like 10 packs at a time. And because of this pandemic, the prices went up a little bit, so you kind of shop around to get your best price. But yeah, these work good. They're a lot softer than a regular paper towel. I love using these when I clean out my vats on my resin printer. But here's the oil. It's made by 3-in-1. It's called PTFE lubricant. And you can buy this on Amazon. It's like $3 or $4. You can also get it at Lowe's, Home Depot. Any home center usually has it also. And what I'll do is simply grab the vat, put just a little bit in there, a few drops, and then I just rub it around everywhere. Get it all over the vat. Just carefully wipe it everywhere. And it's basically wipe it out, but it does leave a film coat on there. Then I'll come around the back side, put just a little bit on the back side, and I'll do the same thing. Just completely wipe it, and it puts a nice coating on it. You can put a couple drops directly on your LC and wipe it off that way, or you can put it straight on the PEP. I've done it both ways. So, and then that one's good to go. It's treated. And the only time I would do that again is when I go to completely clean out the vat to change a color. Then I use what's called spray away glass cleaner. Works great on your vehicles, your windows, your mirrors, but also it cleans out vats very well. And you can buy this anywhere. Spray away glass cleaner works really good. I'll clean out the vat the best that I can with my plastic scraper, you know, getting it back in the bottle or whatever I'm doing with it. And then I wipe out the excess that I can by hand with a blue shop towel. Throw this away, and then you get another one. Spray it really good with this glass away cleaner, and then clean the vat out really good. If I spill resin or I get any resin on my table and my work surface, if it's on my Wham Bam mat, whatever it may be on, I use spray away glass cleaner, and it eats up the resin. It'll clean it up. Blue shop towels, these two I highly recommend, or actually these three, including the blue shop towels. But yeah, I highly recommend them. So just wanted to throw that out there. Well, the prints came out really good. One thing I noticed when I put this vat in, there isn't any notches in the Elegoo Mars that stops it, but I did notice I had to kind of center it. It's got the tabs here where you can see where you drop your bolt in. Then here on the Elegoo Mars, it has a small recess spot also that's more precise where the bolt screws down to. The new vat has rounded corners. The Elegoo, they're more square. It's similar in design on both of them, as you can see. I had no problems with it whatsoever. It's just like I say, when I first put it in, I kind of lined it up. I didn't feel it grab a notch. And when I compare the bottoms, I don't see a notch on the Elegoo. There's none on the printer itself. And I don't know, I just kind of, you line it up, it was fine. It was no big deal, but just something I wanted to bring to your attention. When you first put the vat in, it doesn't have any dowels or anything like what some resin printers do. But I just kind of lined it up, and then I screwed it down, and I checked it as it went down. It was fine. You know, I looked at the LCD from an angle, and it was lined up perfectly fine. But, you know, I had no issues with it whatsoever. So these are great replacements if you need some extra ones. And like I say, they have them in black, and they got them in army green. Let me show you my prints here. Chaos Cortec did these. They're off of thangs.com. I'll show it to you here in a minute. But this Grinch came out amazing. Came out really good. I had him at a slight tilt back, but I had one issue. I've got a cut right there in his back. I'm not really sure where the cut came from. That's just water. I haven't cured these yet. I rinse them in my sonic cleaner, then I put them through IPA, and then I rinse them off with water. Once they completely dry, then I cure them. But to plug up that hole, I'll just take a drop of resin with a Q-tip, and I'll hit it with a UV flashlight, and I can cure that real quick and easy. The same with that crack in his back. I can put a little wet resin in there, and I can cure that. And yes, that water's dripping in my coffee. I've seen that. I'm not going to drink that coffee. So, and then here's Cindy Lou Who. She came out really nice. I printed these at 100% scale the way they were designed. So there's you can see there's little support dimples on the back, or little areas that pop up that I have to sand off lightly. But she came out really good. And here's Max the dog. Max came out nice. So I'll get those cured and get them all painted up for my wife for Christmas. Hopefully I'll get them painted for my wife for Christmas. Anyway, but yeah, let me show you the Thangs website really quick. And I've already showed you where you can go on Amazon to pick up these vats from Sovol. So yeah, they work great. No problem with them whatsoever. I would recommend them. They seem to be reasonably priced. They did want to send me out magnetic flex plate to test my Elegoo Mars, but I've already got one on there from Wham Bam, so there was no reason for me to test it. You know, I'm not going to pull off the magnet so I can put another magnet on to test another product that I don't need. It might be a perfectly good product, and they have various things they sell, but I was unable to test it because I have nowhere to put the magnet. And if I leave the Wham Bang magnet on and just test their flex sheet, that kind of defeats the purpose of how well it adheres to the build surface. So I was unable to test that product. But thank you for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. You have a great day. It's almost Christmas time. It's 2020. So everybody have a very Merry Christmas. Let's hope we have a better year next year. Hopefully things will get better. So please like, subscribe, share the video. If you want to help me out, there's ways you can do that down below. You can buy me a copy. You can hit me up on PayPal, and you can give me a one-time donation. You know, you don't have to, but whatever you want to do. Anyway, until the next video or live stream, thank you and happy printing.